What's going on, guys? Dawko back again. Hope you're all fantastic today. Welcome to a video where we're going to be talking about what Steel Wool showcased on the charity stream this weekend. Now, before I start, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who checked out the stream or donated or watched or enjoyed it. But we had a lot of fun and we raised a lot of money for St. Jude, so I'm really happy about it. A massive thank you to Steel Wool as well for providing wallpapers, memes, posters, and even donating to the charity stream as well. You guys are amazing. Steel Wool are amazing, guys, and I'm really looking forward to Security Breach, which comes out very soon, December 16th, which is really, really close. So I wanted to talk about some interesting things that they sent me to show on the charity stream. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm going to go through the important things that we can really talk about. Everything from all the posters, wallpapers, and memes will be in a link in the description if you want to get them and have a nice wallpaper or print out the posters. You guys could literally save the files, go to a printing store and get them printed really high quality and have them on your walls. Or if you've got a printer at home, you can print them out yourself or make some stickers or something. Do whatever you want because they're super high quality and they're really cool. You can have some really nice profile pictures as well, which I've done. I've got the Helpy one as my profile picture. I know dancing Glamrock Freddy plushie is amazing, or breakdancing Chica. We're going to talk about some really cool posters that Steel Wool sent, which made us all theorize about why are they in Security Breach for a start. The first one we're going to be talking about is the fitness food poster. Now, this was in Glamrock Chica's studio room anyway. Everybody was theorizing that Glamrock Chica is going to be a bit weird with food, where it says fitness food. Glamrock Chica's like the fitness mascot of Security Breach, right? The mall at the Pizzaplex, but fitness food, eating pizza. It doesn't really work like that. You know, she should be holding a bowl of vegetables or something. But no, she's holding a pizza. That's already a big red flag, right? And not only that, in the trailer, the last trailer that we got, you can see Glamrock Chica binge eating, where she's on the floor eating pizza. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Glamrock Chica, but it looks like she binge eats all the time and eats all the pizza around on the floor and stuff. I don't freaking know. I think that just goes with a personality. I don't really get it though, because it's not really a real person. It's an animatronic. So I don't know why she's going around eating loads of pizza off the floor. I think that's just a personality and programming, and that's what she does. Maybe she goes around cleaning the location, eating pizza from the floor. We got one of Foxy as well, which was interesting. Foxy's hook stealing the jewels because of lost belongings. Fazbear Entertainment are not responsible if you lose anything. Got a nice little reference to Foxy with the treasure. We do know Foxy is going to be in this. We saw a pirate ship. Somebody found that there was a kid's cove in the trailer or something like that. So I think Foxy is going to be in the game, but we don't know if there's going to be an actual animatronic. We're definitely going to get cardboard cutouts of Foxy, like Bonnie Bowl and stuff like, you know, Bonnie's in this as well with Bonnie Bowl. We've got a cartoon of Bonnie, cartoon cutout. We don't know if we're going to see actual animatronics yet. We also have one of Remember to Smile, you know, from the origins of FNAF 1. Remember to smile, you are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. We've got it back again, but this time it's a little bit more sinister, where it says, remember to smile, we are watching. There's talking to the employees at the mall, you know, we're watching, you got to keep smiling. The customer is always right and we're watching you, so don't screw up. It's a little bit sinister, a little bit threatening as well. Those are the posters that we can discuss about and talk about, you know, some of the characters and stuff like that and what we're going to expect. We do finally have the official poster of Sunny Drop. We don't know yet, but we've got the official poster. Energizing Candy, Sunny Drop. So there you go. We do know now that Sundrop and Moondrop are the same character, and when it's light, Sundrop is out, and when it's dark, Moondrop is out. And that's how it works from the trailer. And it looks like Moondrop is the evil version, you know, Jekyll and Hyde, if any of you guys know who that is. Split personality. So it looks like Sundrop's going to be the friendly one, and it's going to be nice and friendly. But as soon as it turns dark, that's when Moondrop comes out and tries to hunt us down by the looks of things. We all thought it was going to be Sunrise, right? but it doesn't look like it is. But yeah, the poster does say Sunny Drop, so I'm pretty sure that's the name of the candy, but possibly the character as well. Interestingly, the actual file name is called Sun Drop, not Sunny Drop. So we don't actually officially know yet whether it's going to be Sun Drop or Sunny Drop or Sunrise. We don't know. And here's the Moon Drop poster as well. You can see that this is the opposite, where this candy makes you fall asleep, which is a little bit interesting. I don't think you should be giving those out to the kids. It's a candy that makes you feel sleepy, which is really weird, but it's Fazbear Entertainment, you know, they're a weird company. But yeah, it's like the, you know, adults have it as well, you know, melatonin makes you fall asleep. I don't think you can really do that without a prescription. So yeah, we've got all the modern, really cool posters of the Security Breach animatronics and gang and characters and slogans and mottos or whatever. We are going to get vintage posters from the past locations. The first one is of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Chica, Freddy, and Bonnie. And Chica's got a massive cupcake, but I love the cartoon designs of them. They look vintage. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. If you actually look closely at these posters, guys, they do have witheredness to them around the edges. You can see the paper starting to get withered and ripped off. And it also looks vintage anyway. But yeah, we've got Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Interestingly, Foxy is not with them, and I don't know why. But I think it's that Foxy wasn't with the gang originally, and Foxy got added on later on, like in FNAF 1, Out of Order. Maybe the original gang of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza didn't include Foxy. Maybe Foxy was the villain of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and that's why he wasn't in the gang originally. Because in the cartoons that Security Breach has showcased, the teasers, you know, Foxy's always chasing them. So maybe in the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza lore, Foxy's the villain of the gang. Kind of like McDonald's with the Hamburglar, right? Hamburglar's the villain and it's not associated with the gang. Maybe that's how it was at first. Maybe we're going to get a separate poster of Foxy with Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. But that's what it makes me feel, right? That Foxy isn't associated with them because he's the villain at first. Obviously, later on in the cartoons, he does join the band at the end. But I think he's like Hamburglar, where he's not with the main gang. He's like separated for like the posters and stuff. This is when I said on the charity stream that these next ones are crazy. These next four, to me, personally, are pretty crazy. And I hinted on the charity stream that people who have been fans of FNAF for 7 years will understand why this is huge. Because back in FNAF 2, an old vintage location called Fredbear'S Family Diner was talked about by Phone Guy. We've never had an actual model form of Fredbear before. We've had Springtrap, we've had Spring Bonnie, the Spring Bonnie suit in FNAF VR. We've never really had a lot about Fredbear'S Family Diner. And these posters change everything. Now this is the first one. The wonderful Fredbear'S Singing Show. Music, food, beverage, and entertainment. Tickets sold inside, 50 cents for general admission. Enjoy perfect entertainment for the family with fresh, unadulterated food and beverage while being serenaded by our local singing bear, Freddy. Now, as you can see, it's in black and white. The poster's completely vintage. It's withered. It's got a coffee stain on the edge of the poster. This is old. It's in black and white, and Freddy has got the classic cartoon vintage eyes to show that this is old. This is a very old poster. We don't know the exact date this is. 60s, 50s, 70s, we don't know. But what we do know is that this is like the origins of Freddy, in my opinion. This is the old black and white poster. This is the first ever. I feel like this is the first ever launch of Fredbear'S Singing Show. It doesn't even say Fredbear'S Family Diner in this one. It's Fredbear'S Singing Show. It's definitely at a place because it's music, food, beverage, entertainment. It's definitely somewhere. But I do feel like this is the first ever, before Fredbear'S Family Diner. This is the first origins of Freddy the Bear. It's interesting how it says the wonderful Fredbear'S Singing Show, but it says our local singing bear, Freddy. It doesn't say Fredbear. So have a think about that. Also, by the looks of the poster, I know it's in black and white. But to me, it looks like Freddy in this cartoon poster is brown. I don't feel like this is a yellow bear from the colours. I know it's because surely if Fredbear was yellow, it would be a lighter colour, like the gramophone, I think it's called. That's usually like a golden yellow colour. But you can see Freddy's darker from this picture. So I feel like this is brown Freddy, which is interesting. It's reminding me a lot about Disney, like the origins of Disneyland and stuff, and the Disney characters and Mickey Mouse. Now, this is where we get official Fredbear Family Diner posters now. It's literally saying Fredbear's Family Diner, and these are coloured, and they look very, very old. I'm getting 70s, 80s vibes from these posters. They look very, very vintage. And you can see that they're vintage as well because they're withered and stuff. But they are coloured. They're not black and white. Here's a picture of Freddy. Fredbear, we don't know. But he's definitely brown in this picture, guys. I'm not seeing a yellow colour, in my opinion. But we get a really cool cartoon mascot of Freddy. Whether this is Fredbear or not, we have no idea. There have been some theories about this. There is a theory, guys, that these posters were made after the bite, and Fredbear was scrapped after the bite, you know, FNAF 4 with the minigame, the bite of 83. Interestingly as well, the phone number does say 083. So is that an Easter egg to show, like, this is after the bite? It's interesting. And the theory is that Fredbear got scrapped after the bite. And these are now their new posters afterwards. And here is the next poster as well. Join us at Fredbear's Family Diner. And you can see Freddy with a piece of pizza about to eat it. And again, this is Freddy. I don't see any yellow colours in this Fredbear design. So again, a lot of people are theorising that this is when Fredbear was scrapped and Freddy came into play. Because, you know, PR... You know, there was a bite incident and Fredbear, they scrapped it, got rid of it, and they made Freddy to replace Fredbear. I really like that theory. Let me know what you guys think about that, but you can see that this is clearly Freddy. But it's interesting how the vintage Fredbear's singing show had a brown Freddy as well. We can't 100% confirm that because it's in black and white, but to me it does look like it's got darker colours than yellow. But I really, really like these posters, guys, and like I said, this is the first time ever we are getting official posters from Fredbear's Family Diner. So it's really, really interesting that we're finally getting them. And it's interesting as well that we're getting them in a security breach mall. Why? We'll talk about that later on. And this is the final poster to show you guys. It's another Fredbear's Family Diner poster with the logo, but it's Spring Bonnie, okay? And it's interesting how it has a very similar style to the Spring Bonnie from FNAF VR and the Spring Bonnie that should be in Security Breach, because we've seen the teaser. It really does look like Spring Bonnie Glitch Trap is going to be back in Security Breach. Now, it's got the purple eyes like Spring Bonnie. It's got the same bow tie as Spring Bonnie, but a cartoon version of him. And it's showcasing that they've got new menu items with a nice milkshake. But yeah, you can see here that this Spring Bonnie definitely has a yellow tone to him compared to the Freddy shown earlier. This is definitely a golden yellow Spring Bonnie. So where's Fredbear? Where the hell has Fredbear gone? Why is he not showcased in the posters? Like, it's weird, right? Because we've seen Fredbear in FNAF 4. The yellow Fredbear with the purple hat and bow tie. But this one has a black bow tie and black top hat and blue eyes. I do lean more and more towards the fact that these posters were made after the bite of 83 and Fredbear was removed forever. And then they just focused on the Spring Bonnie suits rather than Fredbear. But yeah, those are all the posters, guys. Of Fredbear's Family Diner. I still think these are crazy, by the way. I know some people might just think, oh, they're just posters. But to me, being a fan for 7 years, I really do like seeing these. Finally, we're getting some official stuff about Fredbear's Family Diner. Not just 8-bit minigames and phone calls and old tapes about Fredbear's. We're finally getting vintage posters. Now, like I said earlier, why are we getting these in Security Breach? There's a few theories that I'm going to discuss about. The most likely to the least likely. And you guys can discuss them in the comment section. So the first one is that there's going to be a museum in Security Breach. From the original trailer, we can see that there's some old parts and equipment and stuff that are showcased in glass cabinets, like the cupcake and Bonnie's guitar. So it looks like throughout the mall, Fazbear Entertainment are going to be celebrating the past of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Old remnants of the old locations, you know, cupcakes and animatronic heads and bobbleheads and posters. There might be a vintage area, a vintage museum showcasing these posters. Are we going to get more? Who knows? Somebody noted that the vintage poster is vintage 2, not vintage 1 in the files. So I do think we're going to get another one in the game. Where is it going to be? Is it going to be an actual museum showcasing like old animatronics and stuff? I think that would be really cool to see. Seeing, you know, withered Freddy and withered, you know, the withered FNAF 1 gang in glass cabinets, dead, lifeless after the fire and stuff like that. It would be really cool to see that. So that's the first theory, guys, that these posters are going to be in an old museum location in the mall. A lot of places do that, like Disneyland do that, right? Even like Disneyland do that, old theme parks do that, where they showcase their history, the origins of FNAF, where it all began. I think the mall would have that, honestly. I think that's the biggest, like, most likely one to have a nice little showcase of Fazbear Entertainment's history and showcasing the old vintage posters on the walls. Well, hopefully we get, I really do hope we get to see Fredbear as a model in a glass cabinet, right, to show the vintage animatronics and the vintage suits and stuff like that. Maybe we'll see the Spring Bonnie glitch trap suit as well, all withered and decrepit in a glass cabinet. That would be really cool to see. But that's the first most likely thing it's going to be. The other theory is that it's going to be in the trash area. Do you know, when we go deep down and there's Glamrock Chica there? Another theory is that these old posters, withered posters, are going to be rotting away underground somewhere. Which leads on to the next thing, is that people think that the Security Breach Mall is built on top of the original Fredbear's Family Diner. And I really like that theory. So when we go down underground, we're going to see the old Fredbear's Family Diner, and we're going to be able to walk inside and look around. And maybe that's where Glitch Trap's home is going to be, Glitch Trap's lair, where it all began, back at Fredbear's Family Diner, where the original murders were. It would give, to me, it would give Glitch Trap more power, because that's where all the negative energy would be. The agony, if you guys have read the books, the agony where, you know, Glitch Trap's power would be the most powerful, right? Where the original murders were. And it would be cool, right? To have a final boss fight against Glitch Trap at the original location, Fredbear's Family Diner, would be really cool. Can you imagine going inside? If you guys have read the Silver Eyes and stuff, the original books, ironically, there was a mall that was built on top of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm not making this up. The original story was a mall was built on top of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And in the book, they go in the mall and they can go into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Inside the mall that's being built, it's still there. So they climb in and go inside, and everything's where it was placed before closing. All the animatronics are there and everything. It's all withered and horrible. I can actually imagine that, honestly. And I think that would be so cool to be able to go back to Fredbear's Family Diner, because the mall's being built on top of it, and deep underground, the location is still there with Fredbear and Spring Bonnie still inside, with all the old posters on the wall withering away. And that's where possibly Glitch Trap is hiding. And the final theory is that it's Steelwool hinting that they're going to make a Fredbear's game. I think that's very, very straw graspy. I don't think that's going to happen. Why would Steelwool give me the posters to show, hey, we're going to make a Fredbear's game? It wouldn't make sense that they would reveal that on a charity stream. They would keep that secret for the actual game to reveal. So I don't think that's possible yet anyway. I really hope Steelwool do make a Fredbear's game, or Scott makes a Fredbear game in the future. But I feel like that's the least likely. Very, very, very unlikely. I feel like the most likely one is that there's going to be a museum at the mall showcasing all the old vintage parts, posters, animatronics in a little area in the mall. Just like how Disneyland do it, or old theme parks, stuff like that. I feel like that's the most likely. And the second most likely, which I really do hope would happen, but it's still unlikely, is that the Pizzaplex was built on top of Fredbear's Family Diner, and the purpose of that is because Glitchtrap's hiding deep below ground, and that would make sense with all the trash bags and stuff around underground, and where Glitchtrap would be hiding, right? With all the old animatronics, all the old health bots that have been possessed by something. It would be really cool to go down and go into Fredbear's Family Diner for the first time ever and seeing all the old location and stuff. That would be amazing. It reminds me of Sister Location with the private room. It would be crazy, honestly. I would scream the house down if we were to go back to Fredbear's Family Diner underground, underneath the mall. It would be crazy. I feel like that would be the most iconic thing to ever happen in FNAF. Something like that. It would blow everybody's minds if we were to go back to the diner. Those are my theories and thoughts, guys, of these posters. I really do like the Fredbear's Family Diner beneath the Pizzaplex theory. That's crazy. And I really do hope it is that. I think it's amazing anyway that Steel will have made these posters about Fredbear's Family Diner, because this is the first ever official posters that we've got in 7 years, which is crazy. So let me know what you guys think. Is it going to be a museum? Is it going to be an underground? Is it going to be underneath the Pizzaplex where Glitchtrap's lair is going to be? We'll have to wait and see. It's very close to release anyway, so we've not got long to wait. Hope you've enjoyed today's video and speculation about these posters. I wanted to make a video on it. I know I'm a little bit late, but I've been busy with the stream and stuff. But I still wanted to make a video about it, showcasing these awesome posters and wallpapers and memes. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, lots of love, and I'll see you all next time.